happening inside. In the cafeteria, we have our top story, senior projects, where they'll be doing internships for various local areas, and we're going to learn all about how that's helped them in their career paths. Then, right next door in the gym, it's CSI, where the honors acting class and the forensics class are joining forces to investigate and act out a fake crime scene. Hopefully it's fake. Who knows? Maybe it's real. We have a department check-in with SWS. They are putting on very academic puppet shows, so we're combining the fun with the learning, okay? That's what SWS is all about. We also have Daily Diva, hosted by me. Sasha, Beltran, Jack, and Hunter will be interviewing more sports people, the highlight of the show. And we also have Street Talk, hosted by the Three Musketeers. I have been your anchor, Olivia Bryant, for the last time. Yes, this is my last time before I graduate because I'm a senior. So thank you, Nauset News, and thank you to Miss King for making Nauset News happen. Please enjoy this show. Hello, Nauset News. I'm Olivia Bryant here with your top story, Senior Projects for Mr. Cuppin's class. He teaches business, and his students are going out into the community having real-world business experiences. Some of them volunteer at schools, some at animal shelters. There's plenty of cool things to find at the project fair, so let's go check it out. All right, Nauset News, I'm here with Mr. Cuppins. Mr. Cuppins, can you give us a brief overview of what is happening today?
Yeah, so this is the senior projects, the showcase of senior projects that is, and where 21 seniors have been working all year on different projects ranging from working with the Wellfleet Oyster Alliance and the local elementary schools, learning how to sell real estate, and everything in between. And there's just showcasing what they learned from what they did, what they learned, and what lessons they're going to bring forward in the rest of their lives.
That's awesome. Is this hard to be a teacher for, considering everyone's doing something different?
I wear many hats, but I'm steering them all in the same direction. So it's like, are they staying on task? Are they showing up? Learning some of those softer skills. And then just communicating with the mentors to make sure that everything's going okay. If there's anything coming up that I need to know about or going on.
How long has this been an option at Nauset here?
So second full year. So this is the second full presentation that they've done. It's a really great program where seniors get to go out in the community and learn from the community learns from us. It's great.
Do you think it's going to stay?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. It seems like the people we interviewed are very happy with it, so great job to you for letting me have these opportunities.
Oh, thank you very much, and thank you for spreading the word.
Do you want to be an elementary school teacher?
I do. I'm going to school to be hopefully a first or second grade teacher.
What drew you to those particular grade levels?
I've just always loved kids in general, but I love that kind of early level because they're learning so much at that stage and they're being just set up for the future. So it's kind of just teaching them those core, basic concepts that will help them for the rest of their life.
Well, great. I bet you'll be a great teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, Molly. I'm here with Cleo Donovan. Cleo, what did you do for your internship?
So for my internship, I interned at Stony Brook Elementary School with Mrs. Donovan, and I helped with the kids, and yeah.
Is there any relation between you and Mrs. Donovan?
She happens to be my mother, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what kind of activities did you do with the kids?
Okay, so first off, I would start by when they came in, because I'd be there early in the morning, I would greet them, and then I would, during their morning meeting, I would take 5 kids, the same 5 kids, broken into 2 groups. Every week I would take them and we would go over word flashcards and word games to work on their dibbles testing, and so that they could read off words quicker and just have more confidence in that, because those kids needed it. And over time we saw a big change, and then they would go into reading groups and I'd help with that, and then they go to special.
Is being an elementary school teacher something you want to do when you grow up?
No, but I mean, I think it's a great job though.
So what drew you to this idea?
Well, my mom's an elementary school teacher, and I don't know, I love kids and I love being around kids, so yeah.
Well, I bet it was a great opportunity.
It was a great opportunity.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I'm here with the fabulous Lexi Malowin. Lexi, what did you do for your internship?
So I did an internship at Veterinary Associates of Cape Cod, which is in Yarmouthport, and I chose to do this because I've always loved animals. I've loved helping animals all my life, and so I thought this is a great way to introduce like the whole veterinary world, because that's what I want to do in college and pursue as a career afterwards.
Do you think this has been formative in assisting that development?
100%. I've learned so many new things, like blood draws, vaccines, ultrasounds, all that stuff. Yeah, it's really great. It's amazing.
And you live in Eastham, so I admire your commitment to go all the way to Yarmouth.
Yes, it's a little bit of a hike, but you know, it's okay.
And this is for a class, right?
Yes, it is. It's for my senior project. So, yeah.
I love all the effort that you put into this very lovely bulletin board.
Thank you so much.
And nothing says dog health like chocolate.
Yes, chocolate's bad for dogs.
She learned that at the internship. Thank you, Lexi.
Thank you.
I'm here with the wonderful Maddie Buell. Maddie, what did you do for your senior internship?
I did my internship at the Eastern Fire Department.
I can see that.
Oh yeah.
How was that?
It was amazing. It was such a valuable experience, and I loved every second of it. It was very hands-on.
Awesome. And you like doing those kind of experiences.
Oh yeah.
So what drew you to being a firefighter? Because I know that's something you want to do later in life.
Yeah. I mean, at first I was really drawn to like the paramedic aspect of it, but then once I did my internship and I got to experience the fire service side, it was just like I love both worlds. So I want to go into EMT and fire.
Amazing. Where did you get these awesome pens?
From the station, they had some in the back, so I just picked them on up and they said I could take them.
That's the sign of a true future employee right there. Thank you, Maddie.
Of course.
I'm here with Principal Clark. Principal Clark, so you're managing both the senior projects and the CSI that is happening right now. Is that a lot to manage?
Well, yeah, it is not for me because we have good people who are doing the hands-on managing. I get to be more of a spectator and question asker today, and both the CSI Nauset and the internship demonstrations that are happening here are really high-end learning on display. So it's a fabulous opportunity, but I have a pretty light lift. I get to walk around and ask students about what they're learning and ask them about their future careers, and students are well-trained and well-prepared, and they're doing a fabulous job talking about all of it.
So you're just like Nauset News today.
Okay, I think that's it. I get to make my way around and observe the good work of our faculty and our students.
Thanks to you. Thank you, Principal Clark.
Thank you.
Second top story of the week, I'm here with Ian Hamilton, the theater teacher here. So, Ian, what's going on behind us right now?
Behind us right now is CSI Nauset 2025. This is a partnership between Honors Acting and Karen Heppenstall's forensic crime class.
An unlikely duo.
Yes, exactly. My students play suspects and witnesses to a crime. This year it's a murder.
Fun.
While HEP students process the crime scene, find evidence, and try and figure out who did it.
That's awesome. So both classes are putting what they've learned this year to the test.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. My students get to improv all day long, and HEP students get the chance to try out their skills processing the crime scene, but also interviewing subjects, which is great practice for everybody.
I bet. Thank you, Ian Hamilton.
My pleasure.
So originally my role was to take photographs of the crime scene, which is behind you. But since I finished that, I'm just helping out with whatever can be done. So right now I'm logging the evidence. So basically all of the evidence that was collected is in these bags, and I need to fill out a sheet for every single bag saying what's in it, who collected it, where it's from, who it's going to. So like if it's a fingerprint, I have to say who collected the item with the fingerprint on it. It was whoever collected the evidence, and then I would say like who's running the fingerprints, which is going to be me later on. So I would write down my name as who's receiving it. So like this is an example of one.
Tell us about what's happening. It looks like a dead body.
Indeed. In fact, I am in forensics, and today we are doing a Nauset Forensic Crime Lab to where we are investigating this crime scene and uncovering evidence from this dead body to figure out who was the murderer.
Do you have any leads?
We have a few leads, few suspects.
Okay.
We don't really want to disclose until we're sure.
Okay, that might be a violation of a few laws.
What's your role in this today? Because there's a lot of people.
Yes, there are a lot of people. My role today was measuring, so I got to measure the evidence, as well as I'm also taking recordings of who goes in and out, which is very important.
Seems like you might be the one to solve it. I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Well, thank you, Ella.
Thank you.
This has been Olivia Bryant with your top story on the senior projects.
I'm here with
Lexi Malwin.
And Lexi is our High Five Student of the Week. She's a top student. She does a lot of veterinary work. She plays tennis. Is there anything else you do?
Oh gosh, I do a lot of rescue work with animals, actually.
Rescue work with animals.
Yeah.
That's very cool. What's the last animal you rescued?
Well, we rescue a lot of dogs from the island of Antigua. So we
Antigua?
foster dogs, yeah.
Alright, and can you tell us about what you presented last night?
Yeah, so I did a project poster on my internship that I've been doing all year. I've been interning at a vet hospital, and it's such a cool experience. I actually want to be a veterinarian, for my career. So, yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And then what AP classes did you take?
Oh gosh.
Have you taken?
Like this year? Okay, so I took AP Bio. I took AP Lang last year. AP Lit this year. I also took APES and oh my goodness, I'm like blanking. Oh, and AP Calc BC.
Really?
Yeah.
Tough classes.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, could you give any advice to the person who's watching this?
Don't give up. Keep going. Honestly, it's tough, but you got this for sure.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, Nauset News. This is Daily Diva. Today's Daily Diva is Mr. Clark. So, Mr. Clark, can you tell us about your outfit today?
Well, I put on pants. That's a good start for the day.
I'm very glad you did that.
Thank you. Me too. And then I put on a shirt and tie because that's what I do pretty much every day.
Yes, every day.
And I actually made a choice on my shoes that sort of match my pants rather than another pair of shoes. These are very comfortable.
Kind of matches the tie too.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's
very
just pure
cohesive.
accident. My mom gave me this tie, and it's sort of part of the art history focus of this week because we have the exam this week. We will. This came from the Louvre that my mom visited. I have not been. I want to go someday. But
maybe next year field trip.
Maybe next year field trip. When someone wins the lottery and has $1 gazillion to take us on a field trip. Right, exactly.
And what about your lovely bracelet and your lovely watch?
Okay, thank you. My wife and I got these watches to help track our sleep, right? Because as you get older, it's important to track your sleep, and I'm older. And then this came from my wife's aunt's house, which we had to clean out at one point, which was really a long process, but I really liked it, and I just kept it. It reminds me of her. She was a lovely woman, very kind to us, very nice to us, and very generous to us. So I like it.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. This has
Thank
been
you.
your Daily Diva.
Thank you.
I'm Sasha. I'm here with Jack Pino, and today we'll be talking about lacrosse team. So, how does it feel to be on varsity lacrosse as a freshman?
It feels really good.
How does it feel to also be on Cape Cod Times?
It feels good since all the hard work that I put in the past is finally showing.
So far, how's the lacrosse season going?
Very good. We fell short to Falmouth, but we're on like a 5-game win streak, so hope to keep that going.
And I also heard you're the leading scorer for the varsity team, right?
Yep, 42 goals.
Word. So what's your highest scoring game?
8 goals in one game against Bridgewater Raynham.
Okay. Thank you for your time. This is Nauset News.
Shout out to my coaches.
Hi, I'm Sophie Moore here with Bob, and we haven't seen you in a while, Bob, so are there any updates since we last saw you on building projects?
Oh, lots of updates, Sophie. Well, first off, great to see you too. And hi, Marley. Oh, you would not recognize the old shops in Building C. Now they're really nice new classrooms finishing up. They're getting painted, there's new lights, the ceiling grid, the ceiling tiles aren't up yet, so it doesn't look quite finished, but it's transformed a lot. And the same in Building A.
That's amazing. And if you could give like a percentage of how done this section of the building project is, do you think you could share with us?
I would say more than 75%.
Oh wow, okay.
Closer to 80.
Wow, that's awesome. And what else is there left to do on it?
Most of the work, well, some finishing up details connecting the fan coil units or the heating and air conditioning units in each room, because the new school will be air conditioned as well as heated.
Right.
But other than that detail work, the biggest amount of work is still left in D building.
Right. And what is that building going to be again? Could you just remind us?
Well, D building has a few classrooms. It has a innovation lab. It has a black box, which is a small presentation space. It has a teacher lunchroom, which is always my favorite room. And it has a gallery, which is a really cool.
Oh, for like all of the art classes and stuff?
It has like stadium seating, and it could have some presentations or showing off some artwork.
Right, and I think we did get to see that when we went on our tour with Tony, but it was very unfinished, so it's nice to like know what it is. Well, thank you for answering our questions this week. I've been Sophie Moore from Building Project, and thank you, Bob.
Hello, this is Nauset News and Beltran. Tell me about the puppet show work you're doing.
So for American Studies, the kids for their final project, they do a puppet show that has to do with a topic from U.S. history or culture from the 1970s and on, and they have to do a whole bunch of things to present that project. And Sammy, tell them about it.
Yeah, so every year the juniors for their final project, they have to make a puppet show, and for the puppet show this is the stage, and then you make some backgrounds to talk about something that at like a modern time American history thing, so like end of the 1900s, early 2000s.
So like Hurricane Katrina, the eruption of Mount St. Helens, things like that.
Yeah. And then you make a script with your characters and of course your puppets.
Yeah.
So fun.
What topics can you make your puppet show about?
Do you remember all the ones?
Yeah, it can be like any. Well, she has a whole list. I had Patty Hearst. So there was Patty Hearst, and then there was
Mount St. Helens. I think the attempted assassination of Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Things like that.
How do you make them?
All different ways, right?
Oh yeah. So you spend a lot of time in class with writing the script and making the puppets in the background, and you can have friends present with you and read the script with you, and you can like use each other's ideas and things like that. And then on the backgrounds you can like put Velcro different pieces on for different parts of the story, and it's like all handmade.
Thank you. This was Nauset News.
Thanks.
Welcome to Nauset News. I'm DeAndre Lester. This is
Bryce Egley.
This is
JK.
and today today's question we're going to be doing what are you doing on the last day of school? Let's get to it. I'm here, Miss Stevens. Miss Stevens, what are you going to do on the last day of school?
Well, the last day of school is just a teacher day, so we usually just kind of clean up and have a little barbecue, so that's what I'm planning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with.
Yeah.
And what's the last thing you do? What are you doing on the last day of school?
I'm definitely going to be going to the beach because it'll be a perfect day for summer.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm here with.
Beltran.
And what are you doing on the last day of school?
Probably go to hang out with some friends.
Oh yeah. What are you guys gonna do?
I don't know. Probably go to the beach. Do some other things in the night.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm here with.
Mrs. Peters.
And what are you doing on the last day of school?
It's a great question, and teachers kind of have a different version of the last day of school as you guys. Most of you, as long as you hit all your finals, will be out on the 18th. We'll be back on the 20th. And on that last day, I'll probably be packing up, cleaning up, making sure everything is tip-top shape for the summer. And then, gosh, if the weather's nice, I'd really like to stick my stompers in the sand.
All right, thank you.
I'm here, Mrs. LaBranch and Mrs. LaBranch. What are you doing on the last day of school?
Last day of school, I will be wrapping things up, catching up and cleaning up and all that fun stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm here with.
Julia Forgione.
And what are you gonna do on the last day of school?
I think I'm just gonna go home, maybe have some friends over, celebrate a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
That was your street talk for the week. If I had to answer the question, I say I'm gonna go party and have fun. What about you, DeAndre?
Lots of fun with some friends.
What about you, Zach?
No problem.
Thank you.